Gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to Scottsburg Board of Public Works and Safety. Oh, sorry. I had to hit the button. Take two.
Okay, good now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Scottsburg's Board of Public Works and Safety. Today is May the 13th, 2026, in the year of our Lord. We are calling our meeting to order. We begin by our roll call by Jan Hardy, Treasurer.
Mayor Amick,
Here.
Karen Grushas, here, Tom Lewis.
Here. Thank you, Ms. Hardy. The first thing on our agenda is the approval of the minutes of April the 22nd, 2026.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Karen makes the motion on the minutes. Is there a second? I'll second. Tom seconds. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, now we'll go down into new business. And if your A is not the same as my A, we've added something. So anyways, we're going to begin with Donna Ennis on the Moonglow Lift Station Improvement Project.
Yes, hi. So we are improving the Moonglow lift station. This has been in the works for some time since they were doing the residential development that was the BOT project out there. The former superintendent was working on this project, and it was part of the BOT when we actually bid the project out. We sent it to 4 bidders. Dave Romero Contractors declined to bid. King's Excavating declined to bid. Dan Christiani was $71,075, and Temple & Temple was $98,400 to install the new pumps on the lift station. After discussion with the mayor, we decided to eliminate the fencing portion. There's no fencing around that at this time, and it's actually in someone's kind of front yard. So we took the fencing portion off that, so that would be the low bid with $63,275 for Dan Christiani Excavating, and we just recommend that you approve that.
What questions do you have for Ms. Ennis?
Have we done business with that Dan before?
You've been business with who, hon?
The Lewis Field is Dan Excavating?
Yes, we
We've
did.
done
Yes,
business with them
yes,
before?
yeah.
And they did a good job?
They did. Have you been out to Moonglow 3 to see Moonglow 3? It's amazing. You go out there, you go, Dan Christian did all of that.
So what's this minus 3,385 and minus 39,449?
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I forgot to explain that part. I'm sorry. So this is part of the BOT, and they budgeted, when they did the BOT, they budgeted $100,000 for it. So the city actually purchased the new Chase, the former superintendent actually purchased the equipment, the new panel, and the new the pumps that are larger to increase the capacity of the lift station. And so all of that has been purchased, and so that left out of the $100,000. The Moonglow BOT is going to cover $39,499.36 because that's what's remaining in the budget that they put in that BOT. So that will leave $23,825.64 coming out of the wastewater operating to increase the capacity of that lift station. Sorry, I forgot to add that.
Okay. So that's what we're approving.
Yes, correct. And awarding. You're doing the award of the contract,
Okay.
the notice of award, so that we can create that, and approving the funds from the wastewater.
Okay. I'll make a motion we approve that as she has described that.
So Melissa makes a motion to go forward on the Moonglow Lift Station
I'll
improvement.
second.
Karen Gersh seconds. Are there any questions, other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much. Next, we have commercial garbage applications, SRI Service Master Agreement. We're going to look at both of those. That's brought to you by Lauren Ritchie.
The two commercial garbage are Rauch and Light It Up. Neither one of them are food services. I don't see any issue of why they wouldn't be able to set their can up on like a normal route, like a normal placement. And they just need to be approved so we can sell them the can and get them on our route.
I'll make a motion we approve those two.
Tom Lewis makes a motion on both of these.
I second.
Karen Richards seconds. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much.
These are the originals, you had copies in your packets.
Oh, we need to sign that?
No, I can just attach the minutes, you're okay, I can do that for, what is next?
SRI,
Okay. SRI is a company that came in and they serve most of the counties in the state. And they work with the auditor in the courthouse for the lien process. So right now, if we wanted to do a lien, we would do all of the research ourselves, send out the certified letters, do the 30-day follow-up, and just keep up with all of those ourselves, and then go over and file the liens, file the releases, and a lot of manual work on our side, a lot to keep up with timeline. But SRI is handling them for most counties in Indiana, and it will be a portal that we will enter our information into. We keep up with if the customer has paid us anything before the lien gets applied, but they do all of the stuff on the timeline as far as sending out the pre-lien, filing the lien, filing a release, and then they keep all of the record of that as well. There is a cost for it, and they do a $5 upfront cost for each one of them, plus the original postage. They invoice that monthly, but they ask us to add, I think it's like a $10 fee onto that lien for the customer, so then that way it's a pass-through, but we do take a portion of it upfront. So it doesn't cost us, but we do have to put a small amount upfront monthly as we file these. But they do go on the tax bill, so they do end up getting paid, and it's guaranteed money for return on the sewer bills.
So anything we pay up front will come from
It-
wastewater?
Yes.
From sewer?
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know if there was, it was.
Nope, anything
spreading
paid
up.
up
This
front
is
on that
totally-
invoice would be paid out of sewer, but then when those liens get paid twice a year from the courthouse, that all gets deposited back into the sewer.
Josh, what's your position?
Great thing.
Great
Yeah,
thing.
so, my understanding this precipitated from a meeting at SRI, I've had the county and both cities together. Right now, it's a lot of legwork to do these, and that they'll be able to do more frequent. Because if you have a lien that ripens, but you don't get it recorded before that property transfers, then you've lost that lien right. Yeah, SRI, great entity, and this will help for a lot of clarity between the county and the cities on this lien process.
Especially on the payments. We've had some issues here lately when we receive the payment from them. It doesn't tell us what lien it's applied to. It gives us a parcel. If it was a partial amount
Partial.
paid, sorry, we
Partial
don't,
amount to a parcel.
partial.
Yeah.
We don't know how to apply it. Like, there's been a lot of confusion with payments lately. They will track all of that for us, and they would, because they're tracking it on the county's
Yeah,
end
because
too.
in theory, there shouldn't be able to be a partial payment on that, so that's one of the things that was indicated, and this should clear up.
What questions do you have?
I'm like, good deal with me.
Jan, you never had this when you were in the utility?
We didn't use that, no, we just did the same process they're doing now. And to piggyback off what Lauren's saying, we've had some that then we didn't get paid properly, and then we had to, between the two of us, and that's been since she and I have been working together, we had to remember to remind them that it
Oh,
was
yeah.
supposed to be on there, and it has been a real nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm like Josh, sounds like a great thing here, so.
Mhm.
We have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve this.
Tom Lewis makes a motion to
I'll
take it
second.
forward on the SRI Service Master Agreement. Karen Grisham seconds that. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We just need signed copies. when you
Yep,
come in.
I've got the original copy,
Or
or
they
not original, I
signed them, or-
printed off copies, that, to have them sign.
Yeah,
and I
once,
can
yeah,
send-
get that and then get him, just so we get this whoever Zachary Hughes is.
Get the board and the mayor and then get the SRI, or how, what order would you like that in, does it matter?
You could send probably their sign to
Okay.
them, and then we can keep it,
Okay,
just so we get signed copies, we don't care which direction it
Okay.
flows.
yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Next thing on our agenda this afternoon is the Mid-America Science Park deposits and waivers. That's brought to you by Macy.
Hey guys, I've got 3 waivers and then 3 deposit refunds. The first one is the Pilot Club of Scott County. They're wanting to use the depot for their bi-monthly meetings. They meet on the second Tuesday of every month from 6 to 8:30 p.m. and they send in dates through June 8th, 2027. Second waiver is the Scott County Youth Grant Making Council. They would like to use the banquet hall for their annual celebration on May 17th from 2 to 5 p.m. Third request is the Southeast Indiana U.S. Small Business Administration. They want to use room 126 for their Rev Up event, which is a community resources and information event. That would be on May 21st from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then for the deposit refunds, they're all $250 each. The first one is the Scott County Republican Party. They were here on April 30th. Then the Scott County Community Foundation was on May 7th. And then District 9 Healthcare Coalition was here on May 11th. And they were all good.
I'll make a motion, we approve all of that.
Tom Lewis makes a motion to go ahead and return the deposits, and also then go forward with the waivers.
A second.
Karen Brishes seconds that. Any questions about any of these? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Mace. Next, on our agenda is an HR update, along with
Curlink.
Brought to you by the one and only Emily Keller.
My HR update, I have 4 new hires, if you want to just do them all together. First one is water distribution operator. Actually, I'm just going to notify you all of that. The water board will approve that later today. That is Joel Leary, and he will be starting on May the 18th of 2026. The next 3 I will be asking for approval. The first one is Mayor's Office intern. Her name is Haley Collins. She'll be starting on May 18th of 2026. My next 2 will both be starting on May 26th of 2026. These are for the position of Mayor's intern. As well, they will be serving in the field positions. The first one is Braylon Plehammer, and the second one is Lane Harris. So just need approval for those 3.
I'll make a motion, we approve those 3.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any questions about this,
No.
or these? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Thank you very much. We passed
And
on
then my next thing is our Curalink contract amendment. You got a copy of this in your packet. This is an amendment to our Employee Assistance Program Services Agreement that we signed back in 2023. This is first noting that we have a company address change. Of course, since we moved out here, our address has changed. And then second, there is a cost change. We pay $2.88 per month per employee based on the number of employees that we report to them that we have. In this case, we report that we have 104 with our volunteers, part-time and full-time employees that we service with this program. An EAP is an employee assistance program. This is for mental health services that we offer to all of our employees and all of the people that live in their household. I've heard great praises about this from our employees, so just want to keep utilizing this service for them.
So this is just an amendment to the contract,
Yes, and it just continues for another 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, we approve this amendment.
Tom Lewis makes a motion. Is there a second?
And I'll second.
Karen Brishes seconds. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. It's been a good service, it really has. Next is our clerk treasurer and payment approvals.
Okay, I'll do the easy one first, or the most normal, is I'd be open to a motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll make the motion to approve the claims as presented.
I'll second that.
Karen Brishes makes the motion. Tom Lewis seconds that. Any other questions about any of the claims? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you.
Okay, then Stacy and I just got together right before the meeting, so I would like to get approval, because she really needs this paid before our next meeting, to pay early. And due to the amount of it, this was approved in January to move forward with this when we had our special meeting. And it's to the SIR LLC, and it is for cameras. It's in the amount of $123,478. Like I said, this board did approve it in January, so all I'm asking is approval to pay it like tomorrow. Tomorrow, before our, so it can get before our next meeting, which is the 27th or whatever. So that one?
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Tom Lewis makes a motion,
And I'll second.
Karen Grisham seconds that. Other questions? Mine is, are they up?
Hope we got the money in the bank.
We had to, it's a longer story. We had to do a walkthrough, so the cameras were located by a map, but we waited till we had some tree foliage, because to do the walkthrough, if you put something where something's not gonna have the view, and we had to look at all the buildings to see what get into every building for the servers to be hosted. So that was all a walkthrough. And, the guy that does the install does a great job, but he did have surgery, so we were about 2 weeks, but we got that completed. It was the same approved amount, but we had to make sure that individual cameras were 1-to-1, or if they were different kinds, which I've already met with Parks Department and with Steve for police needs and stuff, to make sure that we had the right in the right location, not just looking at a map. So we did the whole walkthrough and it went well.
The city has turned, and we're putting a lot of cameras in vital areas, so good. So, okay, any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much. Thank you, Stace.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Jan.
Also, I just wanted to make the board aware also, too, and probably Lauren, this would be nice to let the water board know. We have had our first payment on the water grant sent to us and approved by our grant writer, Mike Klein-Peter, and the engineer, Midwestern Engineer. So I just wanted to let this board know, and then, so I can have it also in the minutes, that the first pay app was $165,073.81. So this is our water grant, but just so,
165,
$165,073.81.
Thank you.
Okay, so just so you're
Okay.
up to date on that. And also, I wanted to let the board know that when we worked on, when some of the employees went to 4 10-hour days, we had to then roll our PTO again for those there. I don't know for sure how many employees it was, but in rolling those days, we had 3 employees at the end of the year. Because of the way Christmas fell and what the president had done, council was very gracious and gave all of us employees another holiday. So in doing that, when we got ready to roll those hours, they earned it at 8 hours, but to make their pay come out what they're doing now, we only had 3 employees that still had that as an outstanding holiday, that they hadn't taken that yet. So we discussed it in my office with my payroll clerk and thought the fairest thing for the employee to do was to roll that at the 10-hour day, or they'd have been 2 hours short now that they're 10 hours. Are you follow? Does that make
Really?
sense? Huh?
Not really. I mean, if they've been on 8 hours and we're still on 8 hours, we just started this last week, right?
Right, but they still had earned that an extra holiday, and they still hadn't taken the one that they earned, so. Those are some of those things that we try to work through and try to work through fairly,
I
but,
mean, you know, I'm gonna leave that to you, so.
so,
So if I'm understanding you correctly, but they got the holiday as an 8-hour day,
Mhm.
but they're working a 10-hour day, so they can't take the day.
right, then they'd be too short in their pay now that they're on 10-hour days.
Unless they just came
What's
and
that?
worked 2 hours.
If they wish to give up 2, just to have that Friday off. No, I didn't take a call, Tom. I'm just trying to do
I
it.
understand.
Does
That's
that
fine.
make sense to our legal counsel?
It does.
That's fine.
Okay,
I have no objection.
okay. So I just want that to be in the minutes, so if we ever do get audited, they sometimes come in and do payroll audits and say, so just wanted you to know the decision that we made on that.
She doesn't need any type of a motion though, Josh, does she?
I don't think it hurts.
Okay, that'd be good, and I can give you the 3 employees that were affected by that were Willie Daniels, Todd Carter, and Jordan McCoskey. So we will have that in the minutes, and
Makes
thank
it
you.
cleaner and easier.
Thank
So
you.
we have a motion then to go forward and pay a 10-hour day on these 3 people. Is that what we
Is
need?
that what we need? a
Yeah,
motion?
we're
Okay, yeah.
the holiday they rolled would go
Also-
from 8 hours to
Okay.
10.
I thought you were just for our information.
Well, legal counsel says it would be clear and it'd look better probably
All right.
that we had it in the
I'll
minutes
make
of
the
it.
motion then.
Tom Lewis makes a motion.
I'll second.
Okay, Bruce seconds that. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay,
Can I piggyback off of that one?
Yep.
Are you done?
I have you down
Okay.
for piggybacking.
I missed reporting Alyssa's time on that holiday that the president and the mayor and council gave us on 12/26. She already had it as a vacation day, but when on her time card, we marked it as a holiday. So when her vacation time rolled over, she then lost that vacation time. So I'm asking the board to approve that she not lose that 8-hour vacation time like every other employee, the 3 that she mentioned, like they rolled over as a holiday. I just reported hers wrong. It should have been reported as vacation to roll the holiday over. So I'm asking that she not lose that 8-hour vacation time and me reporting that day wrong on 12/26.
Council, you okay with this one as well?
I am.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to do that.
Tom Lewis makes a motion. Is there a
Thank you.
second?
Don't do it again.
I know.
Okay, Bruce seconds that.
I know.
Tells
That
us
was
why
all
everybody
me.
needs to look at it before they
Absolutely.
sign it, because that's why it had to come to the board, because all procedures were followed, so
Okay.
that's why it came to you.
So we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much. Next, we go to Josh
It's
Digdon.
unnecessary.
Date change, okay, I was like, what do you need from me? All right, so that next meeting day, we've got some,
Second. Yeah, another one
the June
Curious.
10th meeting date.
Yes.
We have some city official conflicts, and we're asking to move that from June 10th to June 17th, same place and time.
Sounds like a deal.
This city official wants to ask approval to pay our bills as we've done, because we're gonna miss a lot of 15th deadlines if we don't. So I just wish to pay all bills early that we would have normally paid on the 10th, on the first docket,
Okay.
because that's a
You
real
need
conflict
need a
to me.
motion for that?
Yes,
I'll
I'd
make
like
a
to have it in the
motion.
minutes, okay,
Make
Yeah.
a motion to pay the bills on
as
time.
on, okay, as
Yeah.
scheduled on the 10th.
We have
Okay.
a motion and a second. Are there questions?
No.
So,
Don't get it wrong.
who's gonna sign off on it?
Karen will come. She always looks at them. You look at them after the meeting.
I can come in and sign, yes.
Do you
Yeah,
wish for Tom?
you can have them on the next meeting too to ratify it, if there's anything that has came up new or anything that you're not,
We won't have them, but our next one's the 27th.
after that
What?
meeting, if you need to ratify anything that you had to pay out. So if there is anything that got signed or approved today that you're comfortable with, just add to that next docket to ratify. Pay it, you've got permission to pay it, and then just ratify it if there's something new or unexpected.
We can do it like
I
that.
can come in and look at them.
Yeah. Well, it's easier. I'm gonna go ahead and do the dockets for 2 weeks, like,
Yeah.
we have like 3 weeks between, and it is a real, 25 pages was how many our city was this time. So you'll sign all of them at the meeting on the 17th, but they'll already be gone, so
Okay.
just I'll mail them.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much. Anything else?
Gosh, let's hope not.
Mr. Bush, would you like to address us today?
No, after having council, was told not to say anything.
What else do we have? Other announcements? Chief, anything?
No, this is good news from us.
There you go, amen to this,
Right.
amen to that. So, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
You want to adjourn?
Yeah.